You're watching the Dallas Cowboys Report. I am Tom Downey. It's a mailbag here on the show, and there are, as always, 2 ways to get on the show. Hashtag Cowboys Super Chat, but you gotta be subscribed. Otherwise, you have a hell of a hard time actually getting on. Super Chat to begin from Brett. Aaron Donald is on the board in 2014. Would you take him over Zach Martin? This has to operate under the if I know what I know now. You have to take Aaron Donald. Both of these guys are Hall of Famers. Zach Martin is the best guard in the NFL. Aaron Donald is the best player in the NFL. So no disrespect meant towards Zach Martin. He would be number 2 in this redraft, but you got to take Aaron Donald. From Mark, what's the real chance of replacing an okay Tyler Biadasz? This year, I think it's very low. The Cowboys for 2 years now have not really brought in competition at center. A 7th-round pick in Matt Farniok, letting Connor Williams late in the process try center, and 2 UDFAs, that's not real competition. From Mark again, Mr. Jeremy, how does it feel knowing your team sucks so much? Always have Brother Tom be one up on you. I could not take such abuse myself. LOL, aloha. Feel free to respond, Chugs. Cheers.
I would say, there's a reason why the NFC East hasn't had back-to-back champions, and that's not going to change anytime soon. So
has to change at some point.
I don't.
You're also a Texans fan too. You
enabled
Deshaun Watson, Jeremy. How dare you?
Oh no! Hey, disavow.
Okay.
Disavow.
There you go, Mark. I appreciate the super chats as always, my friend. Roy Williams, you really did it, Jeremy. Ben DiNucci, quarterback 1. Sign Earl Thomas. Not even a super chat there, but I'll drink for it. From Vince, from the breakout perspective of which player would benefit the Cowboys the most? It's not realistic. But if Dak Prescott were to emerge as the NFL's best quarterback, that is the ideal outcome. Make no mistake. But I don't think that's a fair expectation for Dak at his age 28, 29 season. From an other, just normal breakout perspective, if we include rookies, Tyler Smith. Beyond that, on offense, Tyler Biadasz would be ideal. I think a premier center makes your entire offense better. I think Biadasz could really help in that area. You miss Frederick, obviously. Defensively, pick one of your interior defensive linemen, Neville Gallimore or Osa Odigizua. If they can become consistent penetrators and pass rushers, that's going to benefit your entire defense. That's the one thing the defense is missing is that interior pass rusher. Not Aaron Donald level, but if you can get a close to Chris Jones, DeForest Buckner premier player, that unlocks your defense in a totally new way. From Naked Truth 6060, a weekend for Jeremy. Which Bills receiver would you rather sign, Sanders or Beasley? Depends on what you want. If you want a pure slot only, I think Cole Beasley can still contribute in that role for you. He did outperform Sanders from a catch perspective. He had 40 more catches, but barely 50 more yards than Sanders. I have long loved Emmanuel Sanders, someone way back to the beginning of this show when we were doing free agency stuff, someone I wanted Dallas to go sign. He doesn't have that much left in the tank. I think I'd go with Sanders over Beasley from a pure receiver impact perspective. So pick a receiver. Would you rather have Cole Beasley, type in CB, or Emmanuel Sanders, type in ES? This is the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Mark, the MVP so far today. Any serious talks on us grabbing a free agent wide receiver? Not really. Maybe those could pick back up in July. Typically, when the Cowboys do these pre-training camp signings, it's pretty quiet. Average receiver went from 0 to 100 real fast. So it's been quiet right now. Maybe that changes as training camp gets closer. From King Shadow, in the event Mekhi Becton falls fully out of favor with the Jets, range 1 to 10, what is the likelihood of a Mekhi Becton trade consideration? A 3. Becton kind of falls in a similar category as other recent early round draft picks. where he's talented. Everybody knows that. Here's the problem. Why would the Jets give up on a premium talented player so quickly? Means there's something seriously wrong. And if there's something that wrong, maybe you don't want to go get him, especially when it's the same regime that took him. So I would have some interest, but I feel like the Cowboys' plan is for Tyler Smith to be their long-term left tackle. So I would consider on the lower end in the end. We are also on Rumble, where we have free and uncensored content. If I start cussing up a storm on a show, well, the uncensored version is on Rumble. We also offer sports news, and then there's also news, politics, tech, business from other platforms, not us. That's why we're called Chat Sports. Focus on the sports. We are growing to platforms you guys use. So give us a follow. Rumble.com/CowboysTV. Tyler Klutz, where's the Cowboys Legend video? If we do it, maybe in a couple of weeks, the Hall of Famers of Cowboys Legends would be pretty fun, my friend. It's led by Alex Tanney, make no mistake about it. From Lance Dunbar's burner, a $5 super chat. Jeremy's a power bottom, FYI. Are you a power bottom, Jeremy? And he says no comment. What early 2023 free agents are we going to be linked to and not get? Let me pull up the list here. It's a great question, my friend. So you're looking at a position of need, somebody noteworthy. Let's see. Top free agents who are going to be available. The Cowboys will, by the way, have all of the salary cap space. They're going to roll over about $20-something million this upcoming offseason. Trying to get this damn thing to load. Top free agents the Cowboys will inevitably be linked to. It'll be funny. Trying to get the damn thing to load. Sorry, guys. Let's see. If Derwin James becomes available, they'll be linked to him, I promise you. Probably someone like a Bradley Chubb. Definitely a Jesse Bates. I could see that one going down. Deontay Johnson, if he ends up hitting the open market. Whatever tight end is available, not named Dalton Scultz. They'll probably be linked to some random defensive lineman, like, probably a Marcus Davenport would be a name that ends up getting linked to the Cowboys. He did lose part of his pinky, which is kind of crazy. Other names, they always get linked to Clowney, which is never going to happen, because it never happens. I could see Bradley Chubb, too. I could see that. Yeah, maybe. If you love the Cowboys, you guys have come to the right spot here on the Dallas Cowboys Report. Hit that big red button and subscribe. Free videos every single day right here on the Cowboys Report, so don't miss out on any of our coverage. Anthony De La Soto, when do the Cowboys get ahead of the innovation curve and start going with running back wide receiver hybrids? This is the way I see the league going, see Deebo. So I would like to see them put CeeDee Lamb in the backfield, which that package exists. We saw it run, and it worked well with inside zone handoff to CeeDee Lamb. Put him in the backfield every now and then. I don't think that many teams are going to go full-fledged Deebo, but we've seen with the Chargers with Keenan Allen too. Put your best route runner in the backfield and run, I call it the angle route, people call it a Texas route. Run that route against the linebacker. It's free real estate. Anthony, I agree. I would like them to be more creative when it comes to getting the ball in their playmakers' hands. Boondock Saint, behind Dalton Scultz, looks like our tight end number 2 and 3. I think ideally Jake Ferguson ends up emerging as tight end 2 for this team. Jeremy Sprinkle, Sean McEwen in no particular order will also be battling for that backup tight end role. It'll be a key position battle to continue to watch. So what I want you to do now is name a realistic free agent who you guys want to go out and sign. Let me know in the comments section. Jimmy Rogers, trade Jordan Lewis for Asante Samuel Jr. Hell yeah. Chargers ain't doing that. I loved Asante Samuel coming out of Florida State. The Cowboys did not like him because of their length requirements for corners. He was awesome in year 1 for the Chargers. Not a chance LA considers that trade. Bailey Gordon. Do we trust Matt Waletzko and McGovern? As linemen 6 and 7? Maybe. I will make note that line play in the NFL sucks. It's not good. It's really bad across the board in the NFL, which is always important to consider. But I would be maybe more worried about Waletzko as my swing tackle since he's a 5th-round rookie. That's the spot that worries me since we have to assume that Tyron Smith will miss time this year. From Kevin Cobb, hey Tom, when is Gallup expected to return? Timeline's not super clear at this point. You're hoping you would love week 1. That seems unlikely. I could see, week 3, week 4 with the new IR rules, or week 6 even. It's going to have to be a wait-and-see situation for Gallup, and I think patience is important here. I'm the weird person with an Android, so what type of phone do you guys have? I for iPhone, A for Android. iPhone users are very pretentious and hateful of Android users, Jeremy, but this is a safe space to answer. I for iPhone or A for Android. What phone do you guys have? From Bossman Fat, will I get suspended this year? Maybe. Who knows? The NFL's disciplinary process is not fast by any stretch of the imagination. They will let actually answer the question. They will let the legal system play out, and that case is not over. Make no mistake about it. That's going to continue to get kind of dragged out, I think. So for now, no suspension. There could be one. There could not be one. Who knows? It's like the Wheel of Fortune. You spin it, and who knows what the suspension discipline comes up with. Pat Riley, who was the 1967 Cowboys 11th round draft pick? Wasn't it just Pat Riley? Isn't that the answer? I'm pulling it up, by the way, to actually answer the question. Count it for me. It was Pat Riley. It was too real of a name. I'm like, wait a minute. There we go. Count it for me because you gave it away with your name. All right, Aladdin Magic. How will they do without Cooper? I am worried. Amari, when he was out there, was an awesome football player. And in general, I don't like getting rid of awesome football players because they're good. You need Gallup to get healthy. You need Lamb to take a step forward. And you need Jalen Tolbert to quickly be a key part of your offense. And somebody else to step up when Gallup's injury absence. James Washington or somebody else sooner than later. If we did not get your question answered, I'm sorry, but we're on Twitter, or I am on Twitter as well. Hit me up. My DMs are open at @WhatGoingDowney. So if your question wasn't answered, fire me a DM and I'll respond as soon as I actually have time.